watching YouTube. My headphone. I need the music playing.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the runner takes off to his right. Powers through the tackle. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. Powering through. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. How's the spin move? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but first down. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short wheel. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's third down after that run. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive.
But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 14, Indiana 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He got me, bro.
Plus the 45 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
Ain't no fucking way.
Got a lane. Can he get in?
This team's slow as fuck.
Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I know
the
what.
timeout is called important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. returner looking to create better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Running with purpose. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's past the marker and still going. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quick throw over the middle.
That should have been my pick, bro. Damn.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
You dude let people catch anything.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first down, it's play action.
I don't even know what my player is.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And
he's going to run that shit.
Big gain. The offense will be set up for their first down and goal.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Indiana. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the
One thing I hate about these O-line, they cannot run block for shit. Damn.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's White. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Oh, he's got his crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back in motion now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff again. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 24, Indiana 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's moving out of the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
He got a first down, bro. This is wild.
First down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God, you can't get that pick, bro. Ain't no way.
This quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from
What the
that.
fuck,
Instead, he
bro?
threw the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Off the quarterback. Off the quarterback.
Defense adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown.
Oh, they let him run.
Still plenty of life left. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Rebels are in the red zone. You give it to the big fullback here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed off.
Whoa, get the fuck out of my way.
And now a timeout taken by the defense.
Damn.
To preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.